All right, we're going to be doing some table tennis, Mr. Smith and I. We're just going to go over a couple things. First of all, your paddle, you got a red side and a black side. You want to hold the paddle, kind of choke up. I saw a couple kids kind of holding their paddle way down here. You want to choke up on the paddle right up to the edge. Your pointer finger kind of goes over the cross, and your thumb goes, across here or down, depending on what kind of shot you're going to do. First thing you do with table tennis is you want to have your paddle, generally, you want it perpendicular to the table, parallel, perpendicular. And you want to just kind of punch. You don't want a lot of extra movement, flicking your wrist and all that stuff. That's for definitely more advanced table tennis players. You want to actually just be really stiff, and you want to minimize your movement. The more you move, the more chance you have for a mistake. So we're going to start off, Mr. Smith and I, we're just gonna rally back and forth. And what I'm going to do with my thumb, if you can see my thumb is behind to stabilize it, I'm not going to flick or do this. I'm just going to keep it pretty much parallel to the back line and perpendicular to the table, and I'm just going to punch back and forth. So we're just going to punch back, and you look at Mr. Smith do the same thing. Okay, we're not putting spin on it yet. Okay, Mr. Smith is trying to, that just happened, hit the tape, all right? Mr. Smith said I was going to say that, all right? So we're just ready, and we're just doing backhand. Backhand, okay? And I'm just punching. We're just punching. All right, now, if I hit it too high, I angle it up like this, I hit it, it's going to go over Mr. Smith's head, it's going to be his point. Or if I hit it down like this, it's going to go into the ground. So you got to keep it, generally speaking, perpendicular. You might move it, a couple degrees here or there. Okay, so we just did the backhand a little bit. Now we're going to work on the forehand. Now the forehand, generally speaking, use your backhand the most, probably 70% of the time, until you get to a higher level of table tennis. When I get to a forehand, I'm going to open up this way, and my finger kind of goes back like this, and I want to keep it, again, generally, I want to keep it perpendicular to the table. When you start cutting the ball or going on top and put a spin on it, you start putting it on a 45 degree. That's a little bit more advanced. Okay, so right now, Mr. Smith and I, we're going to slide over to my left and to his left, and we're just going to go forehand to forehand. Okay, he's moving me, he's jamming me over here. Okay. All right. Now I tried a little hard on that one, but that just happened. All right, that's what you want, right? Now that was kind of lucky, right? But you saw me kind of go over the top. You just want to start off basic, okay, and then backhand, forehand. He tried to get one in there, but he couldn't. So your backhand, just a quick review, thumb back here. You want to punch. When you start getting better, you can put a slight 45-degree angle and put some topspin like you would in tennis. And for your forehand, you're here, you move to your forehand side. Remember, elbow in a little bit, and you want to kind of hit it this way, slight angle forward. Maybe not, if you go perpendicular and hit it really hard, you might hit these official rules of table tennis, all right, is you serve 2 times, and then Mr. Smith serves 2 times, and you play to 11. Once you get to 11, or say it's 10-10, or they call it deuce, I would serve 1 time, you gotta win by 2, then Mr. Smith would serve 1 time. And then we go back and forth till someone wins by 2. Now the serve, this is my serve, and if you look at Mr. Smith's serve, these are illegal serves. You're not allowed to do this, but this is my serve. Ready, Mr. Smith? Okay, and we play that way. All right, that's illegal. Why is it illegal? First of all, if you want to play correctly, you have to show the ball in your palm. You have to throw the ball up at least 6 inches in the air, and you have to hit it on the way down. So people would spin it, and they hide it and stuff. And you have to be behind the table. I can't come in here and do one of these serves. I have to make contact with the ball behind the table. Okay, I can't be over here and serve. Oh, behind the table. You have to be behind here and make a serve. It can go anywhere. A common misconception people have is I have to hit it in that right box or left box. That's for doubles. For singles, it can go anywhere I want on the table, but I have to hit it from behind here, and it has to hit my side of the table and then Mr. Smith's side of the table. Now, if I hit a really good serve and it just nicks the net, it's called a let, no points out, and then we would play the point over again. I hit the net again. Let's say it's 0-0. We keep doing it over and over again, okay? You can hit the net and it goes over in a regular point, but you can't on the serve, okay? And lastly, when you're playing, you can't volley the ball. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to let it bounce on my side. It has to bounce on my side. I can't hit it out of the air and hit it back like possibly you would in tennis, okay? So I'm right here. I'm showing the ball, okay, in the palm of my hand right here, okay? It has to go up 6 inches on the way down for a legal serve. And then we play. Now, Mr. Smith hit that a little bit long, okay? He hit that a little bit long, so that would be my point, 1-0. Remember, I get 2 serves, and then it's going to go to so 1-0, Mr. Kilpatrick. Ready? Show the ball. 2-0. Now, it's 2-0. We're playing to 11. So now Mr. Smith serves it. He missed it. I didn't hit it. 3-0. All right, Mr. Smith's being nice to me. All right, we're not really playing right now. You know, it hit the table. All right, 4-0. That was a little bit of aggression from Mr. Smith. Okay, so it's 4-0. Okay, there was 2 serves. We play again. You can't touch the table with your offhand. You can only touch it with your hand, so you can't come over like this. If you lean forward, you got to be careful on the table. Here we go. The scoring, you play up to 11, official rules, win by 2. And you serve, I serve twice, and Mr. Smith serves twice. If it happens to be 10-10, it's 1 serve and 1 serve until someone wins by 2. A couple things, if you hit a legal shot and it hits the edge and goes out on a serve or during the point, that's a good serve, or a good shot. It hits the corner, goes out, you really can't return. Remember your serve, it's got to hit your side of the table and the other side of the table to start the point. After that, you have to hit it over the net on the other side. You can't hit it on your side, okay? You want it on your backhand. Look at it, keeping my wrist kind of stiff. I'm not making a lot of motion. Forehand, I open up, same thing. I might top it a little bit. You don't want to hit it hard. Start playing table tennis is a really fun activity you can do.